The Foundation for Science, Technology and Civilization really aims to use the cultural roots of science as a means for social cohesion, as a means for intercultural dialogue and respect between various cultures.
Ifat University is built on the vision of Queen Ifat, God rest her soul. The way that really you see the advancement of any society is through the education of its people.
The story started actually in 2012 when Dr. Salim Al-Hassani came to Ifat University invited as a speaker of the month to speak to the students about the 1001 Inventions book.
If you look at the books of science, the inventions and the scientists in chemistry, in physics and maths, you find they're all sharing one thing in common, and that is all the names are European names. In between, there is 1,000 years missing. And this 1,000 years embraces the contributions of Muslim, Indian, Chinese, and other civilizations. This project is to help the teachers, the students, to appreciate the contributions of those other cultures. So I'll give you, for instance, an example. When the name of Newton is mentioned, Isaac Newton said that he saw further than others because he was standing on the shoulders of giants. Now, who are these giants? The problem is that the present books don't tell you who these giants are.
Many people are oblivious to this era of inventions and science, and it's really important.
We need, in order to inspire young people to take up careers in science, to make them feel they are part of the present civilization, they need to find out about the contributions of other cultures, particularly their own culture.
After the meeting with the student, we met with Dr. Salim Al-Hassani, and he told us about the idea, which is developing a lecturer pack, a set of resources about Muslim contribution to sciences that university instructors could use to enrich and enhance the teaching of these subjects. Then we started looking for a sponsor. Finally, we got the support of Sheikh Khalid Al-Jafari, for which we are very grateful.
Ifat University has been very dear to us as a family. It really started with Queen Ifat, as we call her. She had the vision, really, to educate women from the start. That was in the late 50s, and she built the first school. Then it has evolved to what it is basically today. It went into a college, and it went into a full-fledged university, fully accredited around the world. The 1001 project is a great project. First of all, when Dr. Salim came and he presented the book to me, and I still have it actually with his signature on it, and I thought it was a marvelous thing. Assembling all of those scholars under really one roof, which is the book. I am very glad to be part of this. I'm very glad that it is being implemented.
So this project emerged as a pilot scheme in Saudi Arabia, where we hope it will inspire young people to take science, but also give them a feel of how it was at the time of the golden age of the Islamic world. Each pack is dedicated to one subject, and it will contain material that they can use to enrich their own teaching, to make their subject more exciting, to engage the students in laboratories, in handwork, in tutorials, in stories, and even going out to field work outside.
The lecture pack was introduced to us a year ago, so this is the third semester we are working with it. With my experience with my students, they learned more, and this is a very good positive sign for me.
I've learned so much about a period of almost 1,000 years that I haven't been taught in school curriculums.
Usually when you take theoretical classes, it is really hard to imagine, but when you have examples that you can apply the basic theories, it is easier to understand and absorb the information.
It encouraged me to apply project-based learning, not traditional lecture. The lectures was based on the student. So they start to work on their prototype project. And these projects, they are picked from the pack. So they start to work on these projects step by step. So every time they face difficulty in something, then they ask me to do a lecture for this part. So in this way, I mean, it's like a student center. So that's what I like about it.
It really goes with any discipline, and at the same time, it's the diversity of information in it that will enable the faculty really to excel in the way they design the course.
I feel enthusiastic while I'm teaching it. I feel excited that I have this knowledge and I'm sharing it with my students.
I have really learned to appreciate Muslim scientists even more, because not only they make you appreciate the history, but also like learn the basics of physics and math in a different way, different from the conventional way. Like instead of imagining hypothetical problems to apply the theories on, you would learn through like a real life project.
I am proud to be a sponsor of it and privileged to be a sponsor of it as well, for the sake of education and better knowledge for our students of the future.
The lecture pack Effat University is piloting in collaboration with the Foundation of Science, Technology and Civilization. Also with Sheikh Khalid Jafali is a major academic contribution to the faculty and students all over the world.
This project is hopefully going to be able to enrich. We're not changing the syllabus. We're saying to the teachers, the lecturers, professors, and the students, have a little bit of stories here and there so that it will remind you about those who have been airbrushed from history. It will remind you about men and women who have built upon knowledge of previous civilizations to develop new knowledge and new sciences and then passed on to our civilization today. That's what it is all about.